Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So on today's little video I just wanted to show you guys and lasses around a couple of small folding UK legal EDC knives that I've recently brought. Worth a look, stay with me. Welcome back. So we'll have a quick look around these two little knives that I've brought recently and for the reasons why. I brought both of these knives from a company called Sinclair's Knives and Tools. I will leave a link in my description box so you can go check that company out for yourself. So to start with, we'll have a look at this little fella. Both of these knives, as you can see, are made by Whitby Knives. Whitby do a full range from small EDC pocket knives like this up to the bigger stuff. They do a range of materials, stainless and carbon, high carbon steel, which I prefer, to be honest, but both of these are in stainless steel. They both come in these little blister packs, which are quite nice in the fact that you can open these blister packs up without destroying the packaging, so you can reuse them, restore them should you want to. I'll take this little knife out to start with, give you a bit of a look around this little fella. So as you can see, it's like a packwood style of handle, scale, a couple of rivets there, there's like a keyring lanyard there, and a traditional non-locking, grandad style as I like to call it, pocket knife. So it's got a little thumb chool there to stick your thumbnail in, and this opens out to just a fraction under 3 inches, and it is non-locking, therefore making it UK legal carry. Now I've chose to go for the wooden traditional style of scales or handles purely because if you are ever stopped or searched, or if if you've got one of these things that looks all jagged edges and black and tactical, and it just doesn't look as offensive. It looks like your intentions are good. I know you shouldn't judge, and I completely agree with the majority of people that watch my channel that that's an absolute arse. The law is an arse when it comes to the UK knife law, in my opinion. But I try and use and work within the parameters that we are given, basically. So I'm going to go for a traditional look, a non-threatening look. Obviously any tool or anything that you wield in a threatening manner, you're going to come under arrest or liable for arrest. That being said, on the criteria of the UK law, less than 3 inches in length, non-locking, will make that UK legal carry. So it's a stainless steel blade. It's not dissimilar in construction or style to the Swiss Army knife, the Victorinox main blade on there. It is stainless steel, single through pin for the fulcrum, for the pivot point there on the head. A nice, reasonably secure lock. Like I say, a full stainless liners. The fit and finish, you know, it is what it is. I mean, this thing came in at around £6, £7 maybe. Can't remember now. £6.99, maybe £7.99. It wasn't massive money. I mean, obviously for me, ideally, if they did this version of blade with a wood saw, then I would be jumping through hoops to get my hands on a few of those. So let me just pan you down here a little ways onto the bench somewhat. So piece of, you know, reasonably cured wood. It'll cut some nice wispy fine shavings. It's not razor sharp, but I've not stropped it, I've not done anything with it. I dare say this would benefit from a good strop or honing a little bit, but it's enough to get the job done. Yeah, not too bad for saying what it is, you know. Piece of paracord. You know, you're in trouble, aren't you, if you can't cut a piece of string or paracord. So yeah, it do most of everyday tasks. They're advertised for walkers, dog walkers, fishermen, you know, around the house use, and gardeners on their packaging there. So yeah, I agree with that sentiment. You know, if you're going to go out with old Uncle Andy, old Grandad Mad Dog, and you're going to go scrumping and get a few apples and you want to decore them, that'll get the job done. Or if you're going to harvest some mushrooms, that'll be fine. And just general EDC uses, nothing heavy, nothing. I'm not even going to call it obviously a bushcraft knife because it's not that strong, but for the money it's an alternative to, you know, the Victorinox range of EDC legal knives. Just something different and traditional to own. So that's the first little fella. Move that to one side. The second one, I believe this was a couple of pounds more expensive. I think it was about £8.99, somewhere around there. Comes in the same packaging. Again, another Whitby knife. The only thing I've noticed with this one, I'll show you in a moment, it's got nice scales, nice bit of graining and you know, character to the scales. Again, another stainless blade, same rivet construction, same stainless liners, etc, etc. The opening mechanism on this one is really tight, and you know, whilst that's a good thing, I suppose for longevity, I wouldn't want to be doing that in the cold, wet with numb fingers. This one, as you can see, is like the sheep's foot or the lamb's foot, is it? Something like that, design drop point style. Again, less than 3 inches in length, the blade, and just a different style of handle and fit and finish. Again, UK legal, non-locking. I will look at buying and having an overview of a couple of their Whitby knives that are carbon steel. I do prefer carbon steel personally, but each to their own. Quite a nice little old-fashioned traditional style pocket knife for the price. So again, I think we're still in camera shot there. You can take some good reasonable bites at this stuff, or you can go finer should you want to choose to. So this would be good enough for making some notches for traps if you was in an emergency, doing general around camp tasks. You'd get a fire lit with that, tinder that's coming off there. So yeah, I'd be happy to use that. And again, you know, for what it is, it's an everyday chuck it in your pocket type of knife. Nothing flash or fancy. So just thought I'd share a couple of knives I've been playing with, for each one well less than £10. What else has Mad Dog been up to? Well, been busy at the moment, doing some jobs on my old truck, and I've been busy doing stuff for my little eBay shop. Got all sorts of stuff in the pipeline. I'm currently doing a batch of these. They're like Celtic Viking style necklaces or pendants, whatever you want to call them. And I'll pan you down here a little ways, do excuse me. So you've got the little pendants. Now these, I've made these out of 1095 high carbon steel. I've been buying in billets from knife makers online, so I know what material I'm getting, and then I'm shaping them, sanding them, lots of sanding. That's why I've got no fingerprints at the moment. I've been doing a lot of sanding. It's hard work, all by hand. So I haven't got electric belt sanders and none of that jazz in here. I've just got a hacksaw, files and sandpaper, so it takes a while. So I've been shaping them, and then I've been firing them, so forging them basically and quenching them to achieve the hardness that I need. Because not only are they a pendant, then you can see where I'm going with this, you can then use these as a flint striker. So I'm going to supply these as a flint and iron kit basically. So they're going to come obviously with the pendant, a piece of flint and some charcloth to get you going, if you excuse the pun. So that's my one of my little eBay additions that's coming out soon. and they're like a sort of a traditional bushcrafty Celtic Viking style of pendant. It is a leather thin gauge leather necklace lanyard, which I've put together with two fishermen with a fisherman's knot at the end, so you can adjust it in or out for more or less length as well. So that's something I've been messing with. Been quite busy trying to keep up with orders, my little eBay shop, but I think because everybody's on this lockdown furlough thing, you know, I think people have been probably treating themselves a bit more, or getting ready or prepared for better times ahead, let's say. So I've been quite busy with that. Been busy at work, even though it's strange times at the moment. You know, it's where I work, there's probably a dozen people in the whole factory, where there used to be 60-70 people, and it's strange times at the minute. It's not good, but anyways, I digress. Yep, go check out these two little pocket knives and the rest of their range. They do some fabulous stuff for the price point. I'm not going to say they're the best knives in the world, they're not, but something to chuck in your trouser pocket that you're not going to get into trouble with, and you know, for less than a tenner a piece, why not? I'll put a link in the description box as always for Cyclair's Knives and Tools website. Worth a look, do some good other stuff bushcraft related. So before I close, what's coming up on the Mad Dog channel? So obviously over Christmas period I want to get some dirt time in. I've got to get to the woods, I just have, you know, I've got to for my own sanity. I realise that I'm coming up to a big milestone with my subscriptions, so yes, I'll be doing hopefully a substantial giveaway at that point. So I've got that in the old memory banks to work on. I'm still going to be doing some Mad Dog Bites videos, little series that I've been running. I've got some more little tips and tricks that you might find useful, if not entertaining, as I say, ready to share with you guys and lasses. There's lots of things going on in the background, plus all my little latest additions on my little eBay shop. They'll all be coming through soon. So yeah, it's just busy, and got to keep yourself out of mischief, ain't you, guys and lasses? So I've rambled on way too long. Thank you all very much for your continued support. Stay safe out there. Look after each other in these uncertain times. Make sure you've got each other's six, basically. Check in on people, make sure they're not going without anything. So a lot of people are really struggling at the moment. So, and if you can, do your bit for your community. Donate to food banks, and always try and do the right thing. Anyway, till next time, which won't be long hopefully. Take care out there. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah.